Hello everyone, my name is Angelica and welcome to my channel. You can't really miss the trend of a bow. Instagram and Pinterest is full of photos including bow shape, whether it's a hair bow, picture of the bow, ribbon bow, pottery. I'm absolutely in for that trend. So for today's video, I've prepared 3 ideas for bow home decorations made out of air dry clay. So without any further ado, let's get right into the first project. Choose the brand of the clay you like. Take quite big piece of it and roll it out flat. I'm using my new acrylic roller, but I think I prefer my old wooden one. Try to roll it out to the same thickness. This will be a ball, so you can decide how thin or thick you want it to be. I take a round shape and draw the perfect circle. With the damp sponge, I smooth out the edges and the whole surface. I move it inside the bowl. Make sure the center of the clay touches the bottom of the bowl. This way you know that the new clay bowl will have nice and straight bottom. Bowl shape is done. Now let's make the bow. I cut out the thin strap of clay. I fold its one end to the middle and the same with other end. Try to make both parts the same size. Then cut additional 2 parts and add them to the center. Cover the middle part with an extra piece. As it's so small, you can just press the parts together and they should all stay secured. To add the bow to the bowl, I make few small cuts on both parts. Add clay slip and glue them together. Leave on the side to dry. Once it's dry, I give it a gentle sanding, mainly the edges. I paint the bowl in white color with acrylic paint. Bow I paint in pink. To protect it, I will be using for the first time this varnish from DAS. Consistency of it is very thin and applying it reminds me of gloss paint. You have to make small and gentle moves. Overall the effect is great. It almost creates like a glaze finish. It needs time to dry, so try not to touch it during that time. This project will create such a cute decoration and also can be used for holding your jewelry. I roll out flat big piece of clay. I make it quite thick and bigger than I want the bow to be. At first I try to sketch the bow shape. You can always use some template. And once I'm happy with the shape, I cut it out. To create the walls of my trinket dish, I roll up the edges. If you want, you can add extra piece of clay and make it that way. I'm doing it this way, that's why I cut the bow shape bigger. I just leave the edge and roll it. Then using my tool, I blend it with the flat part of my dish. For the middle part, I cut extra piece of clay, wrap it around and blend with the rest. Before I leave it to dry, I smooth out the whole surface. More time you spend doing it, then better final result you will receive. Once it's dry, I take my sanding block and give it a gentle sanding. For this decoration, I'm going with peach pink acrylic paint, and to protect it, I will apply gloss Mod Podge. This personally is, I think, the hardest project I ever made with clay. I start with kneading piece of clay with my hands. This will create the part of the holder where the candle goes in. To make it the right size, I take taper candle and push it in it. I roll it to give it a nice round shape and then straighten the top by cutting it. I place this part on top of another flat piece of clay. I draw on it ends of the bow. It will be one long strap with sharp ends. I roll out another piece of clay and this time I create the bow loops, two separate ones, straight bottom and curved top. I've decided to attach the loops to the back of the centerpiece. I think this will be the easiest way of doing it. At first I squeeze the ends of it and then blend with the other part. It's tricky to do it, but you have to be patient. Eventually it will create one solid piece. I make a few cuts on the strap, add clay slip and attach other parts to it. I cut off the part of the strap which are coming out from under the loops. And like always, I take my little sponge and smooth out the whole surface. Make sure all parts are attached to each other and the clay doesn't have any cracks. Leave on the side till fully dry. And once it's dry, take off the sanding block or paper and gently sand down the whole surface. Choose the color of the paint and paint it. protect with varnish. I hope you enjoyed today's ideas. Let me know which project was your favorite. Don't forget about the like and subscribe button. And if you are looking for more dry clay ideas, check out my playlist link down below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.